Hello, guys. Welcome. Say hello as you're popping on. Hello, guys. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Let me know who is out there. Would love to say hello back to you. Hello, Premium Coaching for New Tax Pros. Hello, Veronica. Hello, guys. I was going to actually do a little low-key Zoom tonight instead of going live because, wow, it's been like a crazy day. I actually had to take a nap before going live, and I can like look at my eyes and I can tell like I'm so crazy tired. I actually needed to check my email because I think there was a delay. Oh, let me see. Oh, it looks like 2.0 did come out. Awesome. Well, I will have to go check that out. I know there was a delay. There was a delay on my information coming out. I was finishing up a couple of lessons, so and I thought there was a delay on the entire 2.0 coming out, so there's not. So I'm going to dive in and check things out after I'm done here. So hello, guys. So tonight we're going to talk about how to get paid by helping others learn the skills that can change their life. I know that sounds really bold, really dramatic, right? But the more and more that I hang out online in terms of like listening to other people's marketing messages and seeing the results, of other people that are jumping in this industry and taking it very seriously. And we're talking about like the e-learning, digital product, online business, world, digital marketing world. Just heard a story today of a lady from, I think she is from somewhere in Africa. This is huge, y'all. Somewhere in Africa. In 21 weeks of her online business became a bona fide African millionaire. In our money, it's like, I think $52,000 or $59,000, I think is what it is. But for there, right, actually became a millionaire in their money over there in 21 weeks of getting started after failing online in multiple attempts, trying different things. I don't know of the exact opportunity. I just remember hearing her story in her content. And as days and days go by, whether it's right here within our learn and earn system, whether it's within, other programs, what is always a big reminder to me is that whether someone is making money, selling their own thing, whether they're making money in biz ops, whether they're making money in MLM network marketing, whether they're making money, selling through e-commerce, it doesn't matter because everyone has to learn the skills in order to make it online, right? Everyone has to learn the skills to make it online. And that's what always stands out for me. Like I realize like there is no true competition, even though there are things that I am more apt to want to sell. And there are things that I just want to stay away from because of the volatility and the risk. It still amazes me all the time, like every single day, to know that people are absolutely changing their life, right? Because they are deciding to learn the skills. And like I said, I know that sounds very dramatic, but in my 16 years, right, the many times where I had like crazy breakthroughs, where it was like, the biggest one that I always go back to is 2013 when I was down to less than $200 and I was able to take, 100 and almost $50 and, decided to get serious in a split instant, just like that. And in my first 30 days, went from like nothing to $6,000, where I was consistently, hitting between $2,800 and $3,000 every single week. And I remember like what that actually did. That is life transforming. When you go from like barely making it and limping along to really being able to experience surplus. And then when you really sit back and think about it, you're like, that wasn't luck, right? It wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It wasn't necessarily being in the right place at the right time, because all of us can be in right places at right times. All of us can decide to invest into opportunities or into programs. But it's the skills ultimately, right, that allow us to step forward and begin to make things happen for ourselves. And so I am forever grateful that when I came online in 2007, that I happened to fall upon some really great and dope people that were doing things right online, and that I had the opportunity to learn from them. Because it forever laid a path for me and a foundation for me to really understand what works and what keeps us in business for the long term. Right. It's so, so important. And so it's like, even on a day like this, where I'm so stinking tired, as far as like physically tired, like I'm going to go probably lay back down after this, after I go crack open 2.0 and see what's inside of there. And yes, my stuff will be coming tomorrow. So I thought everything was coming out tomorrow, actually. But my stuff, and I think some other stuff, is coming out tomorrow as well. But I was like, I got to go live. Like, this is what I do. Like, this is the way that I show up. And again, I'm just reminded of the fact that, like, this is an industry where, first off, when you get it for yourself, right? Like, you actually learn the skills for yourself. You begin to change your own life first, right? You begin to, if I were to break down the skills, all right, I would honestly rank communication and messaging. Thank you, Veronica. I would honestly rank messaging and communication probably as one of the highest income skills that we can have online. Write that down. The ability to, like, turn it on in our communication, whether it's communicating through written content, whether it's communicating through video content. Speaking of communication, whether it's communicating through video content, whether it's communicating, through audio content, communication is up there. That is how people make buying decisions. And that's why, like, as a bonus with my community, and I was like, I've been telling y'all, right, come on inside, because right now, all of this free stuff, right, is not going to be the same in 2024, because I want to help us elevate. And so I really see me like unlocking like something in the 1,000-ish price range for us to be able to leverage. And those that are inside now, not only are you being a part of the creation of a lot of that, right, but you're going to be able to, bring that to the marketplace as well, and be able to open up those 1,000-ish days for yourself as well, right, along with other things that we're doing with, the turnkey system and things like that. So I'm just really, really excited. But that's like the foundation of what I teach people. It's like literally, the main skill that's been able to help me in such a major way. Every single time I get new sales and I acquire new buyers and customers, I'm just reminded of the fact that because I came online in 2007 and I just simply like opened up my mouth and I began to share my journey, and I began to let people know what I had for them. And I had the willingness to say, this is where I am, this is where I'm going, right? And this is what I'm using to get me there. Like, honestly, if everyone can say that every single day, I have goosebumps right now as I'm saying that, because I think I'm like kind of pissed right now, because I don't think people are going to take me very seriously when I say this. And that annoys me. That annoys me. And on a day like this where I'm lacking sleep, it's going to annoy me even more. Literally, if you can write that down. All right. Hold on 1 second. I hope that's not an emergency. Oh, okay. That's not. This is where I am. This is where I'm going. This is what's getting me there. Yeah, that's the message right there that can lead you through into your financial breakthrough. This is where I am. This is where I'm going. This is what's getting me there. If you can create messages every single day, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's through live streaming, whether it's through uploaded content, whether it's through YouTube Shorts, whether it's through Reels, whether it's through your stories, whether it's through your social media posting, whether it's through TikTok, whether it's through the messages that you actually send to your email list, you can be made free, right? By just beginning to share that. Because what more people want more than anything, right, is hope and a proven plan. And when you say, this is where I am, all right, y'all, right? This is where I am. I built a business that's allowed me to be able to replace my full-time nursing income, right? That pays me over 6 figures a year. Over the next 12 months, right? I'm going to have $1 million come through my Stripe. The way that I'm making that happen is through this right here. I'm helping other people learn these skills. I'm helping other people develop these skills. I'm helping other people put themselves on the digital map. I'm helping other people learn, right, digital marketing skills. I'm helping other people learn the business of online business. I'm doing it through this program right here as a foundation of my business offerings. And every single day I'm set to go out there and help more and more people. This is where I am right now, right? I've been blessed to be able to be amongst the 10% of entrepreneurs that are earning 6 figures. That's not where I started though, but that's where I was able to get. Over the next 12 months, right, $1 million is going to come through my Stripe account. And this is how I'm making it happen. Do you not think every single day sharing a message that basic is not going to begin to connect with people? It's not going to begin to resonate with people, that people will not start losing sleep, right, because of the message that I'm sharing. People will start losing sleep because of the message that I'm sharing. They'll come in contact with me. They'll start hearing that message, right? When things aren't going the way that they want on their job, when they realize, oh my gosh, I'm in my 60s, I'm in my 70s, and life hasn't gone exactly as I want it to go when they hear my voice, right? It's never a matter of if, it's a matter of when, right? All of you guys have that exact same power. This is where I am. This is where I'm going. This is what's getting me there. And the confidence you have in that vehicle that's actually getting you there is all that it takes for other people to believe that it's possible for them as well. You don't have to already be making money. You just got to simply know where it is that you're going, right? And the path that you're actually following to get there, right? And be courageous enough to get out there and share that with people every single day. That skill alone can help you begin to break free. Literally, that skill alone can help you begin to break free. When I think about the overarching skills, right, of what it takes to really make it online, it's number one, content creation. Write these things down. I have a list of things I'm going through as far as to share with you guys in terms of getting started and what this really means. Like, how do we get paid to help others learn the skills? But this just came to my mind to share, right? First skill, right, is content creation. We got to get really, really great at creating content. Right? Really, really great at creating content, AKA sharing our message. Right? Number one. And I want to give a big shout out to Veronica because you're doing such an amazing job of actually doing that. Every single time I run across one of your videos, or one of your shorts, I'm just reminded of what an amazing job that you are doing in terms of just sharing your genuine excitement and your genuine love for what it is that you're doing. It reminds me of me getting started so many years ago. Right? It reminds me of me getting started so many years ago. Right? So number one is content. Okay. The second area is lead generation. Right? When we are creating our content, right, we have to get people from our content into our email list, into our world. That is a skill, right? And that is a necessity inside of your business. You have to get to a place of actually growing your own email list. Even though showing up live is fantastic, right? For people that show up and I get to communicate with them and connect with them in this way, or people that go live on social media, or, they do their TikToks, they do their reels, they do their things, and they have an audience of people that are there on a daily basis receiving their information, but we don't own these platforms. Right? So we got to start doing a really, really great job of being able to communicate in such a way where people are compelled, right, to come from our platforms and actually join our email list, right? When you start to actually have people do that, that you are really beginning to create that connection where people want to know what it is that you are doing. And they're saying, I'm signing up to hear more from you, right? I actually want to investigate this. I want to look into this. I want to learn more about this, right? That's when we actually know that our communication, right, our messaging is really having its effect. All right. So number one is it's content, right? Number two is lead generation. The third skill is conversions, AKA following up. What does that look like, Steph? That looks like sending emails, right, on a very, very regular basis to our email list. All right. That looks like doing conversion strategies, like going live, doing webinars, right? Doing things that allow us to connect deeper, with our most ideal people. Yeah. You guys, in order to change your life through what it is that we're doing, you've got to be willing to go the extra mile. This is why I always say things like when I was first getting started, one of the reasons I got such a fast start is I never sat back and waited for permission or waited to think that I had to be ready, right? Or that I had enough people. I just began to do. I showed up, I made sales, I created a space to help people. I became a leader for them. I began to make money. I began to share with them how I was making my money, right? Created another space. We began to meet via conference call, created documents and things for them to learn from and to get organized from, so that when they joined me, they had step-by-step instructions on exactly what to do. Like I was a mini version of what you guys see now. Why? Because I saw what other people were doing and I was unavailable to sit back, let them take the road, right, that was leading to success, and me not latch on. Like I was there was not going to be a way that I wasn't going to do my thing. There wasn't going to be a way that I wasn't going to do my thing. Y'all, I was working full time as a nurse. I would come home, I would create my own content, right? Put my own videos out there. And then I would hop on other people's events, whether it be Saturday trainings, whether it be webinars, whether it be conference calls. And guess what? Oftentimes I would leave those events pumped up and excited, and I'd go out there and I would shoot another video simply sharing my excitement for what I had learned on their events. Like I was always triggered by what else can I do? How can I share my excitement even more? How can I let the world know even more where I am going? Like literally, that's exactly like what carried me for so many years. This is where I am. This is where I'm going. And this is what I'm using to get me there. And what I'm using to get me there changed, right? Depending upon what the opportunity was that I was promoting, or what the resource was, or what the tool was, or what the business was, right? But I was always using a vehicle, right, to help me in getting somewhere and leveling up, right? And I kept inviting people to go on this journey with me. Right? Skills, you guys, skills. I kept developing my skills. I kept acquiring more knowledge. I kept acquiring more skills. And I was very, very serious about the journey that I was actually on. Right? I was just saying earlier when we kicked off this call, like I keep hearing more and more stories, right, of people that are popping up and within weeks, 21 weeks, 16 weeks, 17 weeks, making incredible strides in their businesses. Right, to the tunes of multiple 5 figures in such a short period of time, $60,000 in like mere weeks. Like I said, $50,000, $6,000 in like 20 weeks or so, 4 or 5 months. And that is a commitment, right, to learning the skills and dialing in and being so incredibly passionate, right, about this journey that you are on. All right. And then monetization is another skill as well, right? Driving traffic and monetization, right? Driving traffic and monetization. And driving traffic is nothing more than getting people over to your websites to have them evaluate what it is that you are doing. And that's just taking people from one destination, like a YouTube channel, and getting them over to your chosen destination, where they are learning more about what you have to offer, or getting people from your email list, right? Opening an email, clicking on a link, and over to, your websites to learn more about what it is that you're offering. Y'all, are those processes working on a daily basis inside of your business? It's so important that you understand these processes, because it's impossible to go from this is what I'm doing to making a ton of money if you don't understand, right, that there are things that are firing off in the midst. Just like you can't just get in your car and think that because you have the keys, that's enough to get you to where you want to go. There's a series of events. There's a process your car goes through from the time you put the key in the ignition and you turn it, right? Or you push the start button. There are a series of things that fire. If one thing goes wrong, right, it can cause your entire car to not start, your entire car not to run, if one thing does not fire properly. So it's so important that you understand all of these skills, right? That you decide to get really, really good at mastering all of these skills. You know how they have to work in your business. You know the importance of them working in your business, right? And that you're able to track and know that they are firing off, right? Like every single day, y'all, because that's how we look up and people end up buying from us without ever talking to us. It's because we have these systems, these processes that are in fact working for us. All right. Learning the skills can change your life. Learning the skills can change your life. And what's beautiful about what it is that we do is the fact that like we are the giver of those skills. We allow people to get access to these amazing skills. Right. And with so much of what I love about what we do within this community, right, with our turnkey system, right, or with the roadmap, however you want to look at it, right, is that we give people access, right, to the skills or to the information so that they can actually learn these skills. And I'm going to break down exactly how you can actually leverage the platform that we leverage, right, to not only create incredible paydays for yourself, right, but to really put yourself in. If you don't know what it is, I'm going to backtrack what I was saying. If you don't really know like what it is that you're doing, like how in the heck can you fire up someone else, right, to even want to have an interest in what it is that you're doing? If you yourself are not fired up by where it is that you're going, what it is that you're doing, right, how in the heck can you fire up anyone else, right, to even have an inkling of interest and wanting to know more about it? Right? That's why I stay fired up over what I have to offer, because I know skills pay the bills. All right. And so this is as easy as it is, right, to get started on this path where you can set yourself up to get paid really, really well for helping other people learn the skills that can change their life. One of the messages, right, that I'm like so tired of hearing online, because it's just not the truth. And it's the only industry that I know where we create messages, for people that don't have any money, right? Or messages for people that are broke. Like we literally use those phrases, right? We use that messaging in our content, right? Start an online business so you don't have to be broke again. Are you tired of being broke? Do this. If they're broke, they likely don't have the money, right, to get started. And if they're broke, the likelihood is they're not going to stick with it long enough to make it work for them because they're broke. They're broke. No. Do you know there are so many people out there that just don't have all that they desire? Meaning they want more time freedom. They actually want more freedom. They want to experience a different way of earning, right? Maybe they need to stack their coins, right, because they don't have enough for retirement. It's not that they are broke. All right. So like I always told you guys, one of our biggest prereqs in our business, right, is our ideal person. They've got to have the money to invest. My person is they have to have a minimum of $500, right, to invest, right? That's the minimum. It's just like with anything you offer. Right? Yes, Veronica, it's so true. It's the only, I don't hear McDonald's out there saying, hey, start a McDonald's franchise, right? If you're broke, this is going to break you free. No, because you got to have a lot of money to invest into a McDonald's franchise. You got to have resources. So again, online, we paint this picture that it's like they used to always say about MLM and network marketing. What's the best thing about MLM and network marketing? Anyone can get started for $100, right? What's the worst thing about MLM and network marketing? Anyone can get started for $100, right? So a lot of times we make it easy for people to get started, right? They're missing a lot of the oomph, right, that actually pushes them over the edge to create the success, to begin creating the momentum. So I do like the fact that in our industry, again, for $500, you can acquire all the knowledge and develop all the skills necessary, right, to begin making really, really great income for yourself, really great income for yourself. But the message isn't, if you don't have two nickels to rub together, you need to start a business. The message is, do you want to change your life? Do you want to develop high income skills? Right? Do you want to set yourself up? Do you want to help other people? Do you want to make a boatload of money at the high service of other people? Do you yourself want to learn the skills? Do you want to learn how to use the internet? Right? Do you want to position yourself to be able to create $10,000 months? That's the message. Those are the people that I want to work with. Right? Y'all, that's how we create sleep money. Please write that down. Sleep money isn't people that you are prodding along. Sleep money isn't people where you're constantly checking in on them to see, are you ready to get going? Right? Sleep money is when you are inspiring people, where they themselves are actually losing sleep over getting started with you. They're the ones that are losing sleep. They're the ones that are crazy outside their mind. They're the ones, can't wait till they get paid, right? So they can go ahead and make that investment. They're the ones. We're the ones that have incredible amount of peace, right? That we are putting out information and content on a daily basis that's calling to people and speaking to people and connecting with people that are already out there searching for opportunity, willing to invest in themselves, desiring to invest in themselves, because they realize that we reap what we sow. I got to say that again. We reap what we sow. Y'all, that's powerful. So think about this. If you put yourself in position to acquire the knowledge and develop the skills, right? You understand what it feels like to finally have at your fingertips what it is that you need to level up your life, right? Like, you know what that feels like. So now what does that mean? It means, guess what? You know how to get out there, and like the passion I have, you have that passion because you understand like it's non-negotiable. Like, you know, that's why I say sharing your journey is everything. It's because like you know what you have your hands on. You know what it means to you, right? And so you get out there with that same passion, that same conviction. And guess what? People can't help but get excited. Whether or not you know they're excited or not, they are out there. And they can't wait. They can't wait to connect with you. They can't wait to do what it is that you are actually doing. Right? Why? Because they believe. They believe because you went first. You went first, and now you are talking about it every single day. All right. So I'm going to break down exactly what this looks like. I'm going to talk about how to get started and exactly what you get, right, out of saying yes to such an opportunity as this turnkey system. All right. Number one, you're going to enroll one time. It's a one-time investment, right, of $500. There's no monthly fees. There's no upgrading fees. Right now we have 2.0, right, that just came out, and there's no upgrading fees for all of those that are involved. We didn't pay anything extra for all of this brand new content and information, right? That's kind of unheard of with a lot of things that are out there. If they really wanted to, they could have decided to charge a whole nother fee. And if you wanted it, you paid for it, right? And if you didn't, you didn't. Right? But they wanted to make enhancements. They wanted to make upgrades. So, and that costs us nothing. So it's only $500 one time. I want you to really think about that just for a second, because again, I don't think people really understand the things that are being offered right now, the opportunities that are being offered right now that are not chocked full of all of the value that's chocked in this actual program. That people are just getting opportunity a lot of time, and they're not being trained, right, or educated on what it actually takes to make it online. Y'all, we are in such a unique, like, even just saying that right now, it like dawns on me all over again. Like, we're in this space where we wake up and we're online. We are instantly in front of people that want to learn how to make money, that want to learn how to do something online. I'm not saying every single person, right? But we are like in front of people that actually want to learn how to make money online. Therefore, there's like not one person, right, that has the desire to make money online that is not suitable for what it is that we offer, because they actually need this knowledge. They need these skills, right? Or they will fail. They need this knowledge. They need these skills, or else they will fail. Like, if that doesn't excite you, like, I don't know what would. Like, that gets me so fired up to know that I can just open my mouth. And there are people out there that are either looking to bring their businesses online, and so they have to learn digital marketing and learn the business of online business. There are people out there that don't know the tech and don't know how to use the tools, right, that need to learn digital marketing and need to learn this online business stuff. There are people out there that don't know how to use social media, that don't know how to use these content platforms, right? They need to learn the digital marketing skills. They need to learn the business of online business. There are people that don't know how to create compelling content and messaging. They don't know how to connect with people. They don't know how to build their email list. They don't even know what an email list is. They don't know what email marketing is, right? And they need to learn these things, right, if they stand a chance of actually making it online. There are people all over the place, right, that have a desire to do something online to change their life, and they need to learn and develop these skills. So many people are failing, right, because they don't have this knowledge. They don't have these skills, and they don't understand that they actually need it. They really think it's because they've been involved in bad opportunities, right? Or they've been involved with bad people. No, like, if you literally like settle down, right, and you learn the skills, that's why it's like when people tell me like sob stories, and they are really sad, like, seriously, of making bad investments and people letting you down. But then when you really think about it, if you've always understood, I'm going to get deep on you real quick. If you always have understood that there are just basic skills that you have to possess in order to be successful online, even if you do make a bad buying decision and you invest into someone or something and it ends up backfiring on you, is that bad decision and is that person really the holy grail, right? Or the finale of your success? Like, is it really over because that person did you wrong or because you made a bad investment. Absolutely not. Because the same knowledge and skills that it takes to run your business is the same knowledge and skills it takes to run your business. You just trusted someone bad. So you got to get over that, and you got to decide, well, this is what I want, though. I want to build an online business. Like, I want to be able to replace my income. And you just there's nothing you can do about the mistakes that you made. There's nothing you can do about it. I've made bad investments too. And you know what I learned from them? I will be way more calculating next time I'm making said investment, or I'm looking into something, or I won't get caught up in the excitement. That's all I can do, right? And praise God, I've learned from those things because I know exactly how to invest in the things that I invest in now. But for each and every one of us, it's truly never about the person. It's truly never about the thing. It's about the simple acquisition, right, of skills that are going to help you get paid online, period. And either you want to develop them or either you don't. Like, am I telling the truth or am I telling the truth? Either you're going to develop them or you're not. It's not about a lot of this drama that a lot of us like to create, right, around why we're not successful, why we're fearful, why we're scared, right, why we can't do this. It all comes down to the skills and the daily implementation, right, of those skills to help us in growing our business. You look at every single person that's out there successful, and it's the implementation of said skills on a daily basis with consistency and frequency that equals their success, despite past failures, despite past mistakes, despite bad investments, despite whatever drama they've created in their head about certain things. It's certain actions in a certain way on a daily basis with consistency and frequency. Content creation, lead generation, follow-up conversion, traffic, and monetization. It is a combination of those things every single day, and getting really good at those things, mastering those things, and allowing those things to work for you every single day. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to enroll one time. You're going to invest $500 one time. Number two, you're going to learn and get your business set up, right, within a very, very short period of time. I really believe even working a full-time job, somebody can get their business set up within a week's time. I really, really do believe that. I saw Veronica do it in 3 weeks, and she knew absolutely nothing about the business of online business, absolutely nothing. But the way that our stuff is set up, you can get set up in a very, very short span of time. You guys, I was inspired, again, by another gentleman. You guys heard me talk about him before, and he's popped up in the live streams a couple of times, Dakari, right? Fresh out of college. He's an athlete as well. And, got started, knew nothing about any of this stuff. And I was just listening to, actually, I'm gonna bring up his Instagram. I'm going to read something to you. Like, to me, this is what this is about. This is exactly what this is about, is that we're not out there swindling people. We're not out there taking advantage of people. Like, we're literally out there hooking people up and giving people access, right, to the knowledge and the skills so that they can do what it is that they want. All right. So here's a post that he made on Instagram. And this was 11 hours ago. All right. We have progressed a lot in just a short amount of time in the world of digital marketing. Here's an update. Y'all, what do I share? Share your journey, share your experience. Here is an update. Just over a month ago, I got the roadmap course with the goal of learning this. Y'all, did you hear that? With the goal. Listen to what his goal was. Listen to what his goal was. Just over a month ago, I got the roadmap course with the goal of learning the skill of marketing and making money online. When I first got it, I didn't know what to expect and didn't know much about marketing. Today, I'm happy to say that I've learned many skills such as building a website, email marketing, and content creation. If you'd like to learn how you can grow your business and make money online, click the link in the bio. Y'all, it's that simple every single day. I touched base with him today to find out, how his content creation was going, because he had some questions around content creation. And do you know what he told me? He's like, it's going great. He said, I generated for my first 2 leads. And I said, like, opt-ins? And he said, yes, subscribers, all from a brand new Instagram account, right, that he's been committed to posting on and simply sharing his journey. committing to get better at reels, committing to get better at his content creation, leveraging the training that's right within his fingertips, right within the turnkey system. Y'all, that is what this is about. This is how we excel. This is actually how we succeed. Like when I read that, like it reminds me like we are doing really, really good work. Please write that down. We are doing really, really good work. That's what we want. Like we want people out there like realizing like I made such a good investment because a month ago I knew nothing about this stuff. Right? Not crying over spilt milk. We all have spilt milk. Not crying over spilt milk. But like, no, like this is what I want. I want to make this my new way of life. Right. And so just like going through his content, he's defined like who he's actually speaking to. And like he's just committed to creating the content and being that person, right? That can be a leader, that can be an authority, that can be a tour guide, right? To the ideal people he's speaking to, right? And actually show them the way, right? Of how they can learn, how they can begin, right, to learn digital marketing, learn the business of online business and how they want to start making money online. Again, this is where you go to learn. He's not just out there selling a get rich quick scheme or just he's not talking even about the making money. Yes, he has a desire to do that, right? But he's talking more importantly about what he's actually learning. Y'all, that's what this is about, right? That is what this is about. And I believe if more and more people went into it with that mindset, number one, the willingness to invest in themselves in this way, like fresh out of college, like investing $500 to learn this stuff. So many other things he could have chosen to have done or fell into. Heck, I don't know. Maybe he has invested into other things. I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? It's investing in yourself. That's what he's done. He invested in himself and things he didn't know a month ago, like now he knows how to do. He's so much further ahead, right, than people that are going to sit out there and just continue to struggle, right, because they don't have access to the information or they're trying to free 99 it. That's just huge, huge, right? So you're going to enroll one time and then you're going to learn and get your business set up, all right, as fast as you possibly can. So the beautiful thing is as you're actually learning, you can begin to take the actions and you're getting your business set up at the same time. It's not one of those courses where you end up consuming a bunch of content and in the back of your mind, the whole time you're thinking, okay, now how am I going to implement? What am I going to do with this information? What am I going to create? What am I going to sell? Like, how am I really going to put all of this together? Right. And then you let another course go by the wayside, right? Because you don't have the gumption or the motivation, right, to actually turn an idea into an actual product or a business. And you've just consumed more information. No, with this, as you're actually learning, you can actually go through the process of getting your business set up at the exact same time. You can learn how to use automation, how to set automation up, and actually, in fact, get your automation set up so that when you're done, you have a complete money-getting system ready to generate you leads, ready to follow up with your leads, ready to sell, right, this course directly to them if that is what you want to sell. Or if you have something else in mind you want to sell, you can get that set up in lieu, right, of selling the course. It's entirely up to you. Y'all, this course, right, is a stepping stone for a lot of people. All right. So for me, I've been in this space for 16 years. And right now, like I don't have a desire in my body to go out there and to create any more courses of my own. Not at this moment. I'm not saying I never will. Right. But literally, I wanted to take a break and I just simply wanted to promote and help people. And I'm so glad I found something that was so doggone helpful and useful that I could get out there that's worthy of me promoting and worthy of me sharing with other people. So it's like for the time I have like found the thing that I'm putting all of my energy into. But for other people, it might be a stepping stone, right? You might not know anything about digital marketing or the business of online business. And so you come in here to actually learn. Y'all, we put learning in front of earning because earning is a reward for actually learning. And so you come in here and you learn and you might say, yeah, as a stepping stone or as a first step, you know what, I'm going to earn my first $100,000 or, $500,000 or whatever the number might be. I'm going to earn my first by actually selling this course because I'm a product of it. Y'all, that's what it is. You become a product of this. So it's like you're making money by being a product, by being a proud product of this because you didn't know this stuff. Now, thanks to this course, you know this stuff and you want other people to know that they can learn it and get it just as fast as you did. And so you get out there and you begin to share it in this way. And maybe it's just a stepping stone. Maybe you go out there in the next 12 months or less, right? You earn $100,000 or more. And you're like, wow, like now I really have the motivation. I want to create something of my own, right? Or I want to do something a little bit different. And you go out there because you have the knowledge and you have the skills and you have the experience, you have the track record, you have all of these things now. You can go out there, right, and feel good knowing that successfully you can pull it off, right? That you have everything that you need to go out there, right, and do something even more for yourself. Believe it or not, like that is the vision, right, of Hannah and her husband. That's been the vision all along. Not just to create something that people want to view as like sleazy and like just jump in, get rich quick. No, they really had a desire to want to teach people the business of online business and digital marketing, and to allow the course to be a stepping stone for people, right, that don't want to go through the lengthy process of creating something from scratch. And I've actually witnessed people, right, that I know, like just colleagues that I know within this space that have used it as a stepping stone and then have gone on to create their own digital products. And guess what? They still have the same knowledge and skills to go out there and sell their own digital product. So it's not a replacement for anything. It is an option. It is a way of business, right? And for someone that's like myself, that's been through it all, and you're just like, you know what? I just want to like promote this because people need it, right? Then we can rock on with our bad selves and we could just simply promote this and like marvel at people like Dakari and marvel at people like Veronica that come into this and they actually learn from it. And this is their start, right? And someone might decide to start and might decide to create a whole business around this kind of business model, right? Maybe they fall in love like me. I feel like I'm pretty much sold out. I love the idea of being able to like acquire products and not have to create them myself and sell them. Like you can look for a lot of stuff coming from me, right? Trust me, like in this way, because I think it's brilliant. I think it's an absolutely brilliant business model, right? If you can do it right. Right. And like in our instance, we have something really, really good. It's not crap. It's really, really good. And it really helps people. Right. Number 3. All right. You then have the option to share the course with others. So again, tonight we're talking about getting paid and getting paid really, really well. You guys, do you consider earning $500 every single time someone says yes to what I'm sharing right here? Yeah, people are out there. They want to say yes to these things. They want to say yes to making a one-time investment into themselves so they can learn this stuff. They want to say yes and to actually settling in and learning the business of online business, right? And being able to get a business set up for themselves in a very, very short span of time. Like let's just say under a month. That's such a short span of time to have a complete business set up, right? Monetized to earn you $500, right? If that's how you're choosing to get started with this. All right. So then we have the option to actually share the course with others, and we get to keep all the money without having to create a course of our own. So if that's the way that we want to go, we're literally positioned to make really, really great money by introducing people to a product and a course, right? That was like a lifesaver for us. That helped us put ourselves on the map, that helped us begin to learn all of this stuff. Again, this is where I am right now. This is where I'm going, right? This is what's getting me there. Like, thank you so much, Steph Perez, for sharing this course with me, right? Because now I'm out there sharing them with other people. This is where I am right now. Everybody can fill in that blank, right? Where are you right now? Where are you right now? Where are you going in the next 6 months to 12 months? How much money? What is your life looking like? Right? Are you making $50,000 a year in your job? You're making an extra $100,000 a year through your business? What is it looking like for you? Are you firing your boss in a year if the economy's acting right? What are you doing? Are you starting a vacation? Are you tucking away money, right? So that you can have a better retirement? Are you going to be debt free in the next 12 months? That's one of my things, right? Completely debt free, less than a year. Like I have my sights set, like I am giving my money something to do. I don't want to just have $1 million come through my Stripe for the sake of $1 million coming through my Stripe. I want $1 million coming in because my money has things it's got to do. So I am motivated to do what it is that I got to do to get what it is that I want. And y'all, and like this little program has helped me get there. This little program is what's helped me get there. Do you not want to come along on this journey? Do you not want to invest in it for yourself? Do you not want to take this ride for yourself? Each and every one of y'all have the power to do that every single day. to share it in that way every single day. Number 4. Okay. So once you've decided that, yes, you know what, I would love to share the course with others. I'm going to blow your guys' mind with how big and vast this opportunity, that this choice, this investment really is for you. Again, how to get paid by helping others learn the skills. Again, what do I always say, Thomas? Right? We make a lot of money, a boatload of money at the high service of others. The high service that we are providing is we're helping people learn the digital business and online business skills. That's the high service if you're at question. It doesn't mean that I've got to be coaching my life away or consulting my life away or trading time for dollars every single day. No, I'm operating at the high service of others because I'm literally hand delivering, right, a program on a silver platter that can help set you free if you actually make use of the information. It is an uneven exchange. You exchange $500 for information that can help you build 6 figures a year over and over and over again. It is absolutely an unfair exchange. You are making out like a fat cat, without a doubt, without a doubt. And that's how each and every one of you guys have to feel about what you have in your hands. That people that are taking the course from you for $500, they are making out like a fat cat. We can go shopping. That $500 can be gone just like that. They now have information that can grant them the skills to change their life forever, to change their bank accounts forever, because they're skills that no one can ever take away from them. They are skills that they can go on to leverage for other things. I'm going to share that in just a moment. These are the conversations a lot of people aren't having out there, right? When it comes to this little $500 course, there is power in this when you really, really understand what you have your hands on. And again, this is my 16 years of experience understanding and fully knowing what I have my hands on. Who else is pumped up? I cannot be the only one. I feel like I'm hot and I'm pumped up, right? Somebody send me your link so I can buy it again from you. I am pumped up. All right. So you're going to continue plugging in. So once you decide that, yes, like I actually want to sell this course, I'm a product of it, and I'm like the best person in the world. This is what y'all should be thinking. Like, I'm a product of this. Like, so I'm the best person in the world. I'm a poster child of this particular course. And I can tell people exactly why they need it and why they got to get it and how they're missing out on it. Right? Veronica says she's pumped up. Thank you, Thomas. Thomas says awesome content. Thank you. Right? Number 4. Okay, so once you're set up, like let's say you're one of those people where you decide to go through the entire course. And as you're going through it, you're getting your business set up. All right. Many people do that. All right. Now, once your business is set up and you've decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take the easy road initially, and I'm just going to go ahead and sell the course. I don't want to think about creating a product. I don't want to sit here for months and months and months trying to mull over things. I'm just going to sell the course. Right. And so now you're out there, you're going to continue. Number 4, plugging into the information within the course. You don't have to go anywhere else outside of this. The information is there for you. So you're going to continue to plug into the course, right, to master the stuff that you want to learn to make you more valuable, all right, to your audience and both to your community. So maybe you're like, you know what, I want to really, really master TikTok. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I keep saying I'm going to stay away from it, but I'm just seeing way too many people that are like changing their life so doggone fast because the rate at which TikTok will allow us to grow. And I just got to get my piece. Like, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I'm already creating video content, right? I can create little 3-minute, little, 3, 2-minute, 1-minute little riffs like every day, a couple times a day, because I'm just saying, like, I think y'all got to get your piece of TikTok. I really, really do. Right. So like, you can decide you're going to master TikTok, or you're going to master Instagram, or you're going to master Facebook, or you're going to master YouTube, or you're going to master email marketing. Right. So you're going to continue to plug into the course, and you're going to continue to get better. You're going to continue to learn. You're going to hone your skills. You're going to reach a level of mastery in the areas that really, really matter to you. And you're going to become more valuable both to yourself as well as to the community that you are fostering and that you are growing. The more valuable you are to the marketplace and they view you as valuable, the more attractive you are as someone to actually buy from. Even if someone never wants to like connect with you as a mentor, right? Or maybe they never really come into your community and connect on that level, there's still this confidence that people have in buying from someone, right? That's confident in what they're offering, confident in what they're selling, People want to feel confident in their decisions, right? To fork over money for anything in any set amount of money. You give them that confidence, right? By knowing what the heck you're actually talking about and what you are actually a part of. Right. One of the newer members, right, said that to me the other day. She's like, the way that you shared this compared to everyone else that's approaching with it, right? Like it blew me away. Like she had the confidence to buy from me because she understands, like, I am a product of digital marketing and the business of online business. Like I've been about this business for 16 years. I'm not playing around with this. This is not something I'm peddling. This is something I strongly believe in, that more people need to master this stuff. Right? If they stand a chance of making it on this space, you cannot be willy-nilly about this. You cannot just simply show up and wing this stuff. You cannot. It's not 2007 anymore where anyone can just hop online and just kind of, monkey around and play around and make money. You've got to be so doggone intentional. You got to be so deliberate. You got to know what you're doing. You got to have a plan, right? You've got to utilize systems and processes and automation. Right? You've got to be out there every single day. You've got to be rocking a plan. You've got to be crazy prolific. All of those things. There is no just lucking up, right, into a bunch of money. It all comes from deliberation. It all comes from being very, very intentional, right? And of course, like this helps you, right, in developing those skills and understanding the processes. All right. So again, when you decide to lock yourself in like that, you become more valuable to yourself first, right? Where you look up and you're like, Dakari, a month later, I know stuff that I didn't know. And you got to get your hands on this. Or you're like, Veronica, 3 weeks ago, I didn't know anything about any of this stuff. Didn't even know if I wanted to do this. But 3 weeks later, I have my entire business. I have a whole YouTube channel. I'm looking into TikTok. I'm also on Facebook. Where does that happen? At the confidence level that it happens. Veronica's doing all kind of videos. She's doing videos of her driving. I said, who is this lady? She is just driving and chit-chatting and talking. Who is she? She was someone who didn't even know she wanted to do this just over a month ago. Confidence. Right? Number 5. Okay. Now this is where we start talking about the money. Okay. This is where we start talking about it's bigger than earning $500 every single time someone says, yes, ma'am, send me the course. It's bigger than that. All right. So number 5, everything that you learn can be used to grow your own business. All right. Every single thing that you learn in this course can be used to grow your own business. This course can stand all by itself without a master resale rights license. Without the license, you are still made 1,000% better if you learn what's in this course and you use it in your business. All right. Number 6, everything you learn can be used to teach and help others. So you guys have heard me say this before, right? Like there are people in my community where here's the thing. I want you guys to this is not exploiting anyone, right? Because all of my clients, like they understand all these things, right? But I've had coaching clients, right, that pay money to work with me as a coach. And then when they couldn't set their systems up, they would pay money to actually have me set their systems up. I've charged, to the tunes of $2,500 and $3,000 to actually set people's simple money getting systems up. So a lot like what we are setting up inside of the turnkey system, people have paid me really great money, thousands of dollars to set these things up for them. I've been paid to create digital products. I've been paid to run email campaigns. I've been paid to write emails for people. I've been paid to do social media management. I've been paid to create social media content. I've been paid to create graphics. I've been paid to create mock-ups. Almost anything that you can think of when it comes to the digital business space, right? I've actually made money from by servicing other people who needed help in doing that. Y'all, and Thomas might remember this as well. Thomas has been rocking me for a long time, if y'all been wondering. I forget what year it was. I think it was 2018. I had my own little affiliate program, and it was really cool affiliate program. I was charging $250 to get access to the information, the files, the complete instructions, everything. And they had the rights to basically sell it and everything, right? And earn a lot of affiliate commissions through the actual process, right? But again, here's an example, right, of me, everything that I've learned how to do, I can use and I can teach others to do it as well, right? Well, this is actually the next point, but it's the same point, right? As far as like building websites. And so, yeah, I had an upgrade, an upsell in the system. If you bought it for $250, but you didn't want to go through the steps of creating the things yourself, even though it was so step by step, you could pay me $97, and between myself and my team, we would build it out for you. So it's like, believe it or not, out of probably every 10 people that bought, probably 6 or 7 chose that upgrade because they didn't want to put the system together for them. So it's like out of 10, every 6 or 7, I was earning an additional $100, right? Or an additional $600 or $700 for every 10 people, right? Because I had the ability to whip things together like in the matter of, hours, where it might take them a longer period of time and or it would never be set up. Why? All because, right, I decided to learn the skills many years ago. That's what you have at your fingertips. Is that this is not just a means for you to start making money for yourself. That's a great starting point. You can start making thousands of dollars a month, heck, thousands of dollars a week. It's up to you. Because remember, there is no crawling before you walk. You can just dive straight in, decide what you want, and go for it. Literally decide what you want and go for it. But all the skills, everything that you learn, you can turn right back around and you can use it to teach others through free content like this. You can teach others through your own digital products, right? You can teach others through like week-long workshops and then give them an upgrade into a coaching package or a consulting package or into some kind of mentorship program. Are you guys seeing what I'm talking about here? Like you are learning for something much bigger than just how to post and make money. You're learning for a much bigger reason. Again, we get to get paid by helping people learn skills, but we get to learn the skills first, right? Skills pay the bills without a doubt, right? Number 7, everything you learn can be turned into a service that you offer others, right? That's what I was just sharing. Everything that you learn can be turned into a service for others. So look at the 3 ways that you can actually make money as a direct result of just learning the information and investing $500 one time. Number 1, you can learn the information to grow your own business, which is very important. You want to put your own life vest on first. All right. Number 2, everything you learn can be used to teach others and to help others, right? Can be used to teach others and to help others. Again, so many instances in my business, I've made more money because I've been able to leverage the skills and the knowledge that I know to help others and to teach others. It comes at a price, like all business should. I'm more valuable. You need my help. Then you pay for my value. You pay for the time I've invested into acquiring all of these things. It is simply business. And then everything you learn can be turned into a service for others. Whether that's coaching offers, consulting offers, consulting pays big. People just want to consult with you because you know, and you don't do none of the work. You just pretty much tell them like, okay, so this is my recommendation. This is what you need to do. That's consulting. This is what you need to do. And it pays big money. This can set you up for that kind of money if that's where you want to take your business. So like as an example for my business in 2024, right? Focus on 2 things, right? My digital marketing business, which is what y'all see me doing here, right? And then I have a handful of one-on-one coaching clients, right? Going into 2024. I'm not doing, big group things. I'm not doing any of that anymore, right? That's where I get to decide where I want to focus my energy and my effort, right? So I have coaching and consulting clients going into 2024. Right. And then I have my digital marketing business that I'm actually focusing on. Why can I do what I do in the coaching, the consulting space? Why can I charge what I charge in the consulting, the coaching space? Because I know my stuff. Why? Because I learned the skills, and those skills get to change my life. And those skills get to help me change other people's life by helping them, right, in a variety of different ways. And those are the ways that I've chosen to help people in 2024. How are you going to help people in 2024? Think about that just for a second. When people think about you, what do they know they can get from you? How do they know they can help you? Or I'm sorry, how do they know that you can help them? All right, when people think about you, you're the person that what? You're the person that blanks. Who are you to this person? If someone needed something, right, when would they call upon you? That's how you want to be looked at. Do people not know what you do? Do they not know what value you offer? You're not much in business if people don't know. I remember so many years ago, you guys, is so embarrassing. And this is when I was making really good money, right? When I was in the biz op world, and my husband would go to work and he was like, yeah, babe, people ask all the time, like, what do you do to be able to stay home? And you know what I tell them? I don't know what she does. I really don't know what she does. Because really all I was doing was just slinging biz ops. Like, he didn't know what to tell people. Heck, back then I didn't know what to tell people. Right now I know exactly what to tell people. Right? I help people get set up online. I'm an online business builder and mentor. I teach people, right, how to develop digital marketing skills. I teach people the business of online business. I sell a course that teaches people. I've used all of those things just in the past month or two when people ask what it is. And I'm so confident in what it is that I do. And you know what? There's always intrigue. There's always, wow, right? People really do that? You can sell a course. They're intrigued. So that's worth really thinking about. Are you that person that's just constantly peddling something? Or do people know? No, go to Steph when you want to. Oh, you're struggling with your business. Go to Steph. She'll hook you up. Oh, yeah, she'll help you with that. You're stuck on that. Oh, yeah, she can help you with that. Oh, you want to learn? Oh, yeah, she's great at the strategy of online business. She can help you get from A to Z. What do people think about? How do they recommend people to you, or don't they recommend people to you because they don't know what it is that you do? Y'all, we got to start thinking of ourselves like businesses if we want other people to think of ourselves as businesses. If they don't know what we do, they can't refer people to us, and that's a part of business. Right? That could be a really great extra form of income, people referring people to you. Right? Number 8. So if those 3 ways like don't really wake you up to the power of making a one-time investment of $500 to literally be made better in so many different ways and to open up so many monetization opportunities within yourself to be more valuable to the marketplace, like I don't know what the wake-up call could be. I really, really don't. Right? We don't need to be waiting any longer. We need to be taking action. We need to make said investment. We need to dive in. We need to get set up. We need to begin learning these things. We need to begin taking action. We need to begin inspiring other people. We need to begin sharing our story, right? And allowing other people to realize that there are other options and they desire other options. Right? We need to let people know that this is something that could really, really be helpful to them if they are serious, right, about this kind of operation or this kind of journey for themselves. All right. Number 8, the entire program can be leveraged as a significant opportunity to earn daily income stream in your business, right? Here's the thing. Here's another income idea, right? Which can help you build any back-end coaching or consulting offers that you want to build up. Y'all, do you know what I love about this option as someone that does coaching and consulting? Is that like the reason I changed up my business model and like with my one-on-one clients, I'm only working with one-on-one clients that I actually know, right? Because it's a lot less effort, meaning like I know them. I don't just pick up one-on-one clients off the street and not know anything about them. But a lot of times what can happen in a situation like this is someone comes in, they begin to learn, right? And then maybe through the process, they realize they want more. Maybe they want more access. You know, the $500 investment doesn't include one-on-one coaching. So if they decide, you know what, Steph, like I would love to meet with you once a month or twice a month to really go over my business, to get strategy, to get help. Like, y'all, you're building a base, right, for bigger business in so many different ways, right? They could actually want your help in deeper ways. And guess what? You're actually qualified to be able to help them in those ways. Why? Because you're a product, right, of your business. You know digital marketing. You understand digital marketing. You know the business of online business. Right? You can help them in a deeper way. And in most instances, that's why they bought it from you, because they did see you as such a resource. They saw you as someone knowledgeable and trustworthy to actually buy from. So for anyone that's already in and you haven't taken like the information serious, is this an eye opener of why you want to take it more serious and why you want to go ahead and position yourself to be an authority out there? Because it's much bigger than just $500 paydays by sharing the course with other people. in many instances, like it is just a stepping stone, right, to bigger things, right? Again, dependent upon what you want out of your online business. Again, go pro, right? Like that's my website, go pro with stuff. You're making a decision to go pro and not to just be amongst the people that are slanging opportunities and hurting other people, but you're deciding to go pro, right, for a bigger vision of your business, to really be of help and of service to other people, to be of value to yourself and to be of value to other people, to be looked at differently in this industry. You can choose that. You can choose to be a pro when it comes to this. You really, really can. Right? So like someone that decides to invest $500 into the course with you can later down the road be someone, right, that's paying you, a few $1,000s for a few hours of your time, or a few $1,000s for you to do something in their business to help them in some kind of way. And it all starts with a $500 one-time investment, not into my pockets, not into someone else's pockets, but into yourself. Like when I break this down, I'm like, it's mind-boggling to know that some people don't get it. And this is why I show up every single day, no matter how I feel, because I've got to convey this message. It might take people 100 times to hear this until one thing, maybe something I said tonight, and they're like, wait a second. I didn't even think about all of the other money opportunities, that exist because of this. Y'all, I've seen people that have done exactly what I did when I was in the business opportunity space, right? You guys heard my story. If you didn't, I'll share it now. That the last opportunity that I was in, I went full out and I created an entire training portal to teach my people exactly how to get their business set up just like mine. So it's so funny. It's almost like, right, the turnkey system. So they would invest, the $1,100 to join me in business. I would get to keep $1,000. And they had a whole login on ClickFunnels that I created that showed them how to get their business set up from A to Z, how to get their capture page set up, how to model exactly what I was doing, how to market, how to use YouTube, everything I was doing, I taught them. So they got that as a bonus. Well, then it was starting to catch wind out there that people could get this training from me for free when they joined me in the business. Well, there were people out there that were already in the business. They were like, Steph, but I want the training. Can I just join you again? I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. So what I did was I slapped a price tag on my training of $297. So the people that joined me for $1,100, they got the training for free. But as the word started to spread that I had this training, guess what? Now I opened up another income stream for myself for people that wanted to just buy the training who were already in the business. And I was able to earn, $300 a pop for people that just needed the training. You guys, you see what I'm saying? What happens? Skills pay the bills. Because my vision was bigger than just peddling a business opportunity, and I really cared about people. Right? I could have even charged the people that were paying me to join my business for this extra training because it was worth something. But I used it as a bonus. I allowed, right, myself to use my value, my knowledge, my skills to actually help my people because they were making a good investment into themselves for the business, but I knew they needed something more. And because I did have the knowledge, I did have the skills, and I was valuable in that way, and I put the gumption to actually get something set up, I created another income stream for myself, earning me $300 a pop for other people out there that didn't have me as a sponsor, but yet they can invest into this. You guys, there are people out there that are doing exactly that right now. They're in a lot of these different biz ops, and they're really good people, and they really want to help people. And so what are they using? They are using their knowledge, their value, their skills to make what they are doing more valuable. And in doing that, they are creating additional income sources and income streams for themselves. So I'm not making this stuff up. Number one, I've lived this. I've done these things for myself. I know why developing these skills are so important. And I just want to do a really, really great job of making sure that more and more people really understand what you're either saying no to or what you're saying yes to, and how you could really be setting yourself up, right, for such a bigger vision of online business success when you really understand the gravity of what you have your hands on. All right. Number 9, it's taught by a real digital business builder, right? Not a crappy, outdated PLR This isn't just some information that someone collected and dusted off and decided to put a price tag on, right? Her and her husband actually created this course. This course could absolutely stand by itself. And the reason this was created is because she didn't like what she saw out there. She didn't like a lot of the affiliate deals. She didn't like a lot of the opportunities. She didn't like jumping into something and then all of a sudden the comp plan would change and things would change. She's, again, a lot like me. That's why I can resonate so much, like why this is so valuable and important to me, right? And so like this course could stand all by itself because it was legitimately created as a course to really help people. And the license rights came after. It came after to create an amazing opportunity for people to actually be able to sell this course as their own without having to rely upon affiliate marketing, right? Or bad affiliate marketing companies that are just taking people's money. So the motive behind this is really, really pure. It's really, really good. And I can speak knowing that I've actually spent time with Hannah. I know her heart. I know why she does this. I know what her expectation is. And it's not what a lot of people are saying out there about it in the way they're providing the value. It's not just about, master resale rights. That is a business model. It's a licensing right. It's not a business. It's not the name of a business, right? Master resale rights is like PLR. It's a type of license that you can leverage. It's like white labeling. But there were some people that are just, again, they're using it as an opportunity to just try to, flip money really quickly. It's about something way bigger than that, way bigger than that. And when you understand that, again, you can go pro. You can go pro because you change your mind around what you're really a part of, what you're doing, how you're actually helping people. And as a part of my mentorship and my mentorship hub and my mentorship community, right? Like you get a bigger taste of that, right? Through my style of mentorship to really help you get it and to help you in going pro with the way that you show up, with the way that you deliver, with the way that you choose to actually run your business. Because this is not cookie cutter. I don't think I run this business like anyone else out there. Because I've been able to make sales without even having to use the name of the program, without even having to reference MRR and all of my stuff. I have legitimately acquired my buyers because they had a legitimate interest in learning and earning. And that's what this is about. All right. And this is the final tip, number 10. All right. You get a license to sell this as your own on the back of your own branding. That's what they want. They want you to build your own brand around this. Your brand is literally what you have. Your brand is literally what you are online. Your brand is your umbrella. The course doesn't become the holy grail of your business, not your make or break. It's an element of your brand. It's something you sell as a part of your store. It's not exclusively what you are about, like a lot of people are doing out there. And they're making it really, really hard on themselves for the long term. And they're making it hard for other people as well, believe it or not. So you get a license to actually sell this, right, as a part of your own brand. All right. So it's the back end of your brand. You create all of your content. You do everything that you do to build your brand. And one of the modules in the course is actually on brand building, how to actually build a brand, how to build the messaging around your brand, how to stand out, how to establish yourself, which is something so many people want to know how to do, right? So what's first is you learn how to build a brand. And when you have a strong brand, then guess what? Your brand is now of service to other people, and it's reputable and it's valuable. People will trust what you have to say. You begin to be an authority. And whether you already have things to sell, and maybe this is just one of the things that you're offering, or again, maybe you're starting with this, and then as your brand develops, right, you end up having other things and other services and programs and offers that you want to be able to offer people as well, right? But the beautiful side of it is you built a brand in the process, and you haven't just focused on being like this MRR queen. It's not at all what the intention of this is. Not at all. And as you can tell, that's not the vibe I give this whatsoever. It is literally a learn and earn opportunity for you. And earning is a reward of deciding to really learn. And again, when you understand how vast all of this is, you treat it with a different level of seriousness. Right? That's why I feel so blessed with every single customer that comes in. It's because I'm like, okay, they get my message. They get why I'm doing this. Like they are buying from me right? Because they understand what I am doing with this. They understand, they see this the way that I see this. I never feel guilty like, oh my gosh, like I hope they really like it, because I know that the way that I present it and I talk about it and share it, right, it creates desire in the people that are buying for the right reasons. I hope that can be a lesson to you guys, right, in your marketing. Like, you never have to be afraid of whether or not someone's going to like something, right? Because believe it or not, they should already be able to tell the value and exactly what they're going to get based upon the quality of your marketing, right? And the way that you get them to see the value and the benefits of being a part of or owning whatever it is that you're selling. And that could be anything, absolutely anything. So I always get excited, right? I always give God all the glory first, and then I get excited because I'm like, oh, they're going to so love this. I hope they see the big potential. And then I get excited about them logging into, my mentorship hub, because I know they're going to be so excited with all the extras that's back there as well, So, but instead, right, you are growing your own brand 100% of the time. Please remember that. You're growing your own brand 100% of the time. All right. So one of the things when you actually get started with me, as your seller, I guess, the person you're buying it from, when you get access to my mentorship hub, the very first thing that I want you to go through is an orientation video that I created, right? I did it live with a few people that were getting started during that time. This was back in August, I believe. And I actually walk you through how I would suggest you navigating the course material so that you can begin to learn and get set up in the shortest span of time. I believe Veronica followed that same instructions and guidance, and that's why she was able to work a full-time job and be able to get completely set up and on her way with marketing within 3 weeks. And I believe almost everyone that's came in and got started really, really fast, they've taken my recommendation in terms of what I've outlined within that orientation video, right? Once you watch the orientation video, then you can set forth into the actual course and begin to process the information of learning and then both getting your business set up at the same time. And then from there, I outline how I would navigate the rest of the course so that it can help you in showing up on a daily basis, doing your marketing, doing your messaging, generating leads, like doing the actual running of your business. Because you definitely do want to dedicate time, right, to your ongoing mastering, right, of the knowledge and the skills, because that's what it's there for. It's not just to help you get set up really, really fast and have something to sell. And then you're like, duh, what do I do? No, you want to plug into the training and allow the training to help you with taking action on a daily basis and beginning to run your business like a pro. All right. Run your business like a pro. Veronica says, yes, that is correct. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. And then again, with 2.0 coming out, like, don't fret. What I would still suggest, because I haven't even gone through 2.0 myself, and my YouTube training should be all up and in the system by close of business tomorrow. But I would still suggest going through it the way that I suggest. And then once you're all set up, right, you can use the new training, right, to, just go through and see. Or if I go through it, right, who knows, I might make an update and say, no, go through that one instead, right? But you're going to have access to both. And all I can tell you is that the one that's already in there is already amazing, right, and helping you get everything set up. And I can only suspect that 2.0 is just going to be even better, right? Like, we're so blessed to actually be where it is that we are, to have what it is that we have. And now we got to act like it, right? So for those of y'all in the community that already own this, act like it. Like, act like you know what you are a part of. Act like you know what you got your hands on, right? Because believe it or not, it's that acting as if, right? Like, again, knowing what you know, that's what's highly attractive. And that's why people will choose to actually buy this from you, right? That's why they will actually want it. And if you are evaluating this right now, like, I want you to know, like, you are in such amazing hands, right? Not just because you're choosing me as your mentor and you get all of the extras, but because you're making such a wise investment into yourself to decide to learn digital marketing, right? And to learn the business of online business in such a condensed, organized way where you don't have to go outside of this, right? To pick up additional skills to get you to 6 figures. It's all contained right within here. And then of course you have my community, right, to help you with ongoing support and mentorship, right, to help you with mastering, to help you with support, to help you with answering questions all throughout the way as well. All right. Marissa says, Zach said the first roadmap will be taken down tomorrow. Only 2.0 will stay up. Oh, wow. Okay. That's brand new then. All right. Then they must feel so great about 2.0. That's crazy. Like, that's such good news. I'm so excited now. There must be a really, really good reason why they are taking down the other one. I know Hannah was really, really excited about 2.0. So that makes me so excited to log in. So I back whatever their decisions are. So now I'm like crazy excited. Now I got to dive in, right? So if I got to redo my orientation, I can redo it. But I'm pretty sure my orientation will still be spot on because the information is still the information. So thank you so much, Marissa, for sharing that with me. I appreciate it. So if you guys do want to get started, if you're out there, you're like, Steph, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Like, I know this is what I actually need, to fill in the gaps. Then I want to encourage you to get started, right? The link is down below in the description, or you can just simply type in goprowithsteph.com. If you were invited here by one of my members of the community, make sure you get back to them and let them know that you would love to get plugged in, and they will send you over their information, and you can go ahead and get started, and you'll be able to get plugged into my mentorship hub all the same. All right. And so go to goprowithsteph.com or get back to the person that invited you. Go ahead and make the decision to get started. Again, it's a one-time investment of $500. There's no monthly fees. There's no ongoing costs. And we even give you a free marketing system, right, to help you in getting set up. So there's no cost in autoresponders or capture page systems or page builders. We give you the free marketing system, and you'll be able to tap into that immediately, right, upon getting started. You'll have the links and everything to tap into that. And then we help you with getting everything set up. All right. Once you get started, shoot me over an email, say, put me in, Steph, and I'll make sure that you get into the mentorship hub as soon as possible. And then from there moving forward, you will be invited to things like office hours on Tuesdays, community hangouts that I do often on Saturdays throughout the month. Just know that you will actually be supported when you make the decision to either purchase this through either myself or one of my partners. All right. So Marissa says 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. The original is gone. Thank you for that. Yeah. As soon as I'm done with this, as tired as I am going to go log in. Veronica says, I put up a video tonight about what is your why. I just looked and got a new subscriber. Yes. I love that. I love it. Yes. Back in the day, and even to this day, matter of fact, y'all, I do all kind of little mindset hacks, right? So when I get a new lead, again, I'm all techie, right? And so I actually have it set up where I get a notification, and I have the notification edited where it says it's not a matter if, it's just a matter of when, right? And so like little things like that, I am always like reinforcing what I know to be true. But back in the day, I would always look at the subscribers as they came in. I'm looking at their name, I'm looking at their email, and I envision them like getting started. Like, I'm like, okay, like they're going to be so in, they are going to love this. It's just the crazy things that I've always done. And so that just goes to show you, like, I value when I get an opt-in, like I value the fact that someone saw some kind of value either in myself or they saw some kind of value in the information. Like they actually had the gumption to want to opt in and to actually learn. And I think like that's why I know for a fact it doesn't take these large numbers, you guys, to be able to create like life-changing income for yourself. I mean, we're talking $500 a pop. If you got 2 customers a week, right, that's $1,000 a week. That's $4,000 a month extra on top of whatever it is that you're doing, right? If you got 4 customers a week, that's an extra $2,000 a week. That's an extra $8,000 a month on top of whatever else you are doing. So you don't have to go viral. You don't have to have a gazillion friends. You don't have to have an email list of 100,000. Like literally, as leads come trickling through, right? Believe it or not, it's in that consistency. And literally, like every single lead is a potential buyer. Like they're opting in. There is some level of interest, again, dependent upon the quality of your marketing. There is some level of interest. Right. And so it's like when you're so thankful for every subscriber, for every view, for every opt-in, right? It's like the sales just end up coming because, again, you realize these are real people that you are serving. They're not opt-ins. They're not subscribers. They are real stinking people, right? Like at one point, Veronica was an opt-in, so to speak, right? Like Veronica was someone that simply opted in for more information, right? Every single person that has been a buyer, right? Marissa, right? She was an opt-in at some point. She was someone that opted into my list, but yet she was a real person, right? And I didn't know that she was even out there until I got done with the live stream about 3 weeks ago, maybe. And I'm sitting there binging Netflix. So I was done with the night and I get a message from her, an email that says, hey, Steph, I'm, in the midst of watching your live stream and I just signed up. Like that's the power of what it is that we do. Like that is possible for everybody, right? That is possible for everybody. All right. So when you recognize that, again, all these people, they're real people, right? Absolute real people. All right. So let me see. Prayer. Mrs. Cohill. That's her name, Mrs. Cohill. One of y'all try to say her first name, Mrs. Cohill. I just posted my first YouTube video yesterday or today. Yes. I'm going to go and make sure that I am subscribed to your channel. I love hearing that. So I'm going to look up your name. I'm going to say this. I'm going to make sure that I am subscribed. And y'all, what I've been like trying to do that. Like when I realized that Dakari was on Instagram, I went and, followed him and showing him love on his content. And so, yeah, like if we're connected, y'all, like just shoot me over email, send me your channel. Let me know where you're laying down your content. And I would love to support you, like give you little praise emojis and hearts and, cosign and all that kind of stuff. So definitely like email me, like, let me know where you're laying down your content. And I would love to support you in that way. All right. So Marissa says, I was so impressed. So I went to the source. Yes. I love it. Let me see. I saw Seth do the funnels. And yes, what's so funny is so many people find me from that affiliate marketing program because I created content in there. And a lot of times they'll start there and then they're like, Steph, I'm so glad that I saw your content, right? I try to keep that on a low so that they don't take me out of the program because but yes, a lot of people actually do find me there and I'm really grateful. I have nothing against the program. It was just time for me to move on and do something else. And this was many, many years ago, but I'm always so thankful when someone sees value in me and then they decide to come on my YouTube channel to actually look me up. And then, we forge relationships from there. So again, when you decide to do really good business, right? And again, you learn the skills for yourself. Again, you create a business, right? That can pay you forever. You set yourself up. Nothing else sets you up. You set yourself up. Right. And then as you make yourself more valuable, guess what? People will begin to see the value in you. All right. They will begin to see the value in you. So yes, y'all, I love it. Yeah, for sure. Like go over to each other's channels and, connect and do all that fantastic stuff. Like I love it. And I'm serious, y'all, like email me, let me know where you're laying down your content. Because I would love to support you and like see what it is that you guys are doing and all of that fun stuff. All right. So thank you so much, Marissa. She says, I love our group and just know that in 2024, it's only going to get better. Like we are laying the foundation right now for a lot of really great things. So you guys are like pioneers with what we're doing in terms of like this personal community. And in 2024, we're going to get really solid on some things. There's going to be increased opportunities for y'all. And it's going to feel more like a community in terms of space and opportunity and things of that nature. But I just want to say thank y'all, number one, for trusting in me. Thank you guys for like the love that you guys share, with each other. You guys are like getting to know each other just in the live chat. Like that's something I've always wanted as well. Because that's what more and more people need is to know they're not in this all by themselves. And that there are other real people in there that are, giving their best and giving their all into this. And so it's much bigger than me. And so again, I thank all of y'all for anyone out there watching, maybe processing whether or not this is a good decision for you. I hope that even me sharing tonight in a little different way, that you actually see the value that's actually in this information and how you're only going to come out better. Like you are only going to come out better. Like this isn't one of those situations or scenarios where you're going to end up hurt. And I can say that hand on heart because there's nothing hurtful about what it is that we do. There's no misinformation. There's no empty promises. There's no escalated income claims. There's none of that, right? There's absolutely none of that. It's only potential, right? What you see in it for yourself and what you decide to go get. Somebody write that down. I'm going to close out with that. It's what you see for yourself and what you decide to go get for yourself. It's the potential you see in it for yourself, right? And what you decide to go get with it, period. All right. And I received that, Marissa. Marissa says, I'm the eighth wonder of the world. I receive it. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to go dive into 2.0, and I will definitely let you guys know tomorrow once I have sent off my YouTube training, to Hannah and her team to let you guys know to be on the lookout for that. Really excited for that. And I'm excited. I'm so doggone excited. So we will probably do a super Saturday this Saturday so we can kind of talk about, 2.0, answer any questions and just kind of have like a good time around that. And again, if you're there, you're ready to get started, go to goprowithsteph.com, go ahead and get started. I do have 2 ways that you can actually implement a payment plan, either through Afterpay or through Klarna. So that gives you an opportunity to actually break up your payments. There have been some people that have gotten started for as little as $44 a month. And there have been some that have gotten started for $125 spread out over 6 weeks, I think, or something like that. It depends upon what you qualify for. So just go there, check that out, decide to get in. And y'all, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for what we're doing here. All right. So again, if you want to get paid big to help others learn the skills that can change their life, right? Like this is where you want to go. This is what you want to be a part of. Number one, it's going to help yourself first. You'll put your life best on first, right? And then you'll be in position to be a tour guide to help other people get access to this information as well, right? And y'all, guess what? Guess what? No one's doing it like we are here. No one's doing it like we are. All right. So I look so forward to welcoming you into the community. I look so forward to helping you learn as you earn. And I look so forward to helping you. I look so forward to helping you in celebrating your successes. All right. So have a fantastic night, you guys. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. And I'm getting ready to dive into 2.0. Bye-bye.